All right, I'm here with Rosa, and thank you so much for doing this interview. Quick little just Q&A on our 21-day detox cleanse. It's something we've done for all 16 years we've been in practice. We usually take 20, 25 people, sometimes 30, through a 21-day detox every January. Now, you've been a patient for years. When did you first come in? Do you remember?
No, I want to say maybe 2017,
Yeah, it's
maybe.
been it's been 4 or 5 years, I think. So, and you have not done this detox cleanse in the past with us, correct? Yeah.
No, I haven't, correct.
What made you want to do it this year?
So this year, I feel like I got a little sidetracked off my regular lifestyle change when it came to like being your patient. We had discussed several things that I could and couldn't eat, or more things I should add, or whatever it may have been. And because of that, I was starting to notice that I was more lethargic, I had a lot more brain fog. I was having more skin issues, and just feeling like blah and like heavy overall. And those are probably symptoms that that I most likely told you when I first became your patient. So I
Yeah.
knew it was something that I needed to get back on track. And so as soon as I saw that you were advertising the cleanse, I thought it was a great way to start. Not only because it seemed like a great program, but also because it was guided, and it would kind of help me get back and motivate me even.
Yes. And I think we had a really great group, and yes, definitely. Let me take a step back. When you first came in, we went through some different food changes and diets, but nothing quite like this. How would you say on the difficulty scale of just changing the food and keeping to the regimen was the cleanse that we did?
I didn't think it was that difficult at all. I'm kind of used to an elimination diet overall, because I'm not normally able to eat gluten or dairy. And then even sugar, we've talked about not usually eating, but of course I
Yep.
do indulge.
I don't think you're
um,
the only person, A, after the holidays, A, after the last 2 years the world has had, right? That's like just, I'm ready for a reset kind of thing. It has been a common theme
yeah,
for sure. Um,
yeah.
so just
So
to kind of clarify,
I don't think
yeah.
it was that difficult. Nothing different than what I'm used to, but at the same time, I guess the added things were taking the pills every day, and then taking the three different shakes every day. And the good thing is it took away me worrying about what I was going to cook, because I
Oh,
knew
that's nice.
every single day what I was going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because it was usually the shakes and maybe a little side veggies or whatever. So it was nice.
And just to clarify for people who aren't familiar with the 21-day cleanse, it's not a fast by any means. We're not like starving you on water or anything like that. Just it's a whole food diet. So fruits, vegetables, protein, pretty much it. Fruits and vegetables really the first 10 days with protein shakes, and then we can add in animal protein day 11. So it is taking things out like you mentioned, gluten, dairy, also caffeine, alcohol, um, more the inflammatory foods for to give your body a rest to detox, just so people kind of know what it was that you went through. And you mentioned skin issues. What was going on with your skin before the cleanse? How did it go during the cleanse, and how are you feeling with your skin now?
Yeah, so my skin was just very textured, and like I was noticing more in the T region, I guess you would say, and then right along here, which I've known you have talked about that before. It's showing like stomach and colon issues.
Yep.
So whenever I did the cleanse within the first 7 days, I want to say like by day three, it was just like all this redness started coming out, like in all that
Mm.
area. And then by the end of that 7 days of taking those pills, I want to say it kind of cleared up. I mean, yeah, I saw a little bit more throughout the rest of the 21 days, but within that 7 days, I feel like it just kind of pushed everything out.
And that is something that happens during this cleanse is the body gets rid of toxins through, there's only 4 ways for your body to get rid of toxins. Urination, bowel movement, sweating, or through the skin and the lymph. And then coughing, you can cough toxins out. So yeah, your body decided to get rid of some stuff through the skin. I'm also just coming
Mhm.
off the 21-day cleanse as well. And yeah, your skin looks amazing. It looks like it's glowing, at least with the lighting. And I think that's a huge benefit too. I feel like my skin is really yeah, just soft and clear. And that's such a good, I think that's a benefit of A, the detox supplements that were part of it, but B, just cutting out sugars and toxins out of our diet and life right now.
Right, right. And I don't think it's just in the face either. I think it's throughout the body as far as the skin goes, just feeling more hydrated and just more like, I don't know, healthy, I guess.
Yeah, that's, yep, just definitely the cells are happy. What other benefits did you notice through the cleanse and kind of leading out of it? Positive benefits.
A good one that I was feeling a lot was inflammation. Inflammation can be not only in the skin, but like in the organs, and mostly it shows up in my skin everywhere. If it's my
Mhm.
face, my neck, my shoulders, my ankles, my wrists, like all the joints. And I feel like that went away so quickly. The only thing that I could complain about is that I didn't really ever see the stomach inflammation go away.
Ah,
Um,
so there might
but
be
as
something
far as
else.
like, yeah, so as far as the other 21 days, everything else just kind of cleared up. And then the stomach still stayed like just not solid, but just bigger. And I didn't have gas.
Oh,
I
good.
felt bloat for the first like 7 or 11 days. But then eventually like the bloat kind of just decreased, but I still just looked a little bigger in the stomach. But um, I believe, and this just could be me though, that the protein powder or the powder, the cleanse powder we were using was just
Uh-huh.
keeping me full. Maybe I should have gone down to two, or maybe since I continued with the fiber was also making me feel a little full.
Maybe so. A good way to test that if you wanted to do some shakes without the fiber and then maybe stop the shakes all the way and see. That's a really good, yeah, that's a really good thought. Or we might be dealing with something like parasites. We need to look at a parasite cleanse next, or a bacteria in the gut we need to look at. So my
Yeah.
next thought, if that does not subside, is a stool test, possibly to see if there's
Okay.
anything else.
Yeah, it
Was there any?
actually did, it did come down like because I did
Oh,
decide
good.
to stop the powder, even though I had enough continue. I was like, I'm just gonna stop and see. And I used my normal protein shake powder for the morning. And my
Yeah.
stomach had gone down. Like I feel like it went down a lot. So whatever it
Yeah.
was.
It could have definitely been the powder. If there was one thing that was really tough for you through the cleanse, or you found like this is really hard, was there anything that was really a block, or like getting in your water, getting in the shakes, not doing the protein, animal protein for the first 10 days? Was there anything you really struggled with?
Um, Not really,
Good.
because I feel like this journey that we've been on together, I've had to do a lot of different things, and it was just like I adapted really easily, and it wasn't anything different than I had done before.
Yeah, you've done harder. I remember you asking the first meeting, and I was like, "Oh no, you're going to be fine. This is going to be easier than some of the other things we've gone through in the past." So, and it is a good, easy, gentle whole food cleanse, which I love about that. Um,
Yeah.
I think my next question is, what would you say the one or two things that you have changed through the cleanse that you plan to kind of keep? Did you pick up a new habit? Did you realize that one particular food really isn't great for your body and your digestive tract, that you're going to leave that out? One or two kind of takeaways that you see yourself shifting in your life with?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first 11 days with the just vegetable diet. I even continued on for maybe another 7 days, like that.
Oh,
And I may have had chicken once or twice in there, but it wasn't like I needed it or I wanted it. And I used to feel like in the past, if I tried to cut out meat, it was like my body craved that protein. But the cool thing was that um one of the meetings that we had, the Zoom meetings, we were talking about the different ways we can eat vegetables, and that really helped me see
yes.
it and adding in protein in different ways and just amping up our meals just a little bit. And I think I took that and ran with it because I add like pumpkin seeds and
Mm,
seeds to my salad. I put in like flax seeds and chia seeds into my protein shake and those sorts of things. And they fill me up pretty well to where I'm not really craving too much protein. So that was really, I think that was a big change that I'm going to continue on with. I normally eat like protein and a salad for lunch, and now I'm just eating an all vegetable salad, and it's really good. Like I
Awesome.
can't complain. And as most people would complain of like just dry like a raw salad, and it's just too much. Like I actually enjoy it now because I think it just changes your taste buds and you crave it. Like I actually crave vegetables, you know.
Oh, that's huge. You're craving vegetables coming off something like that is huge. And also to kind of clarify, we had a weekly meeting by Zoom, and I think the Zoom meeting you're probably referring to is Dr. Sanchez, who is a vegan in our practice, our resident vegan doctor who is a plethora of knowledge for plant-based eating, how to get protein. Like she does a good job at it. And that's huge. One thing I've seen patients do is maybe eat meat twice a week or once a week or do no meat Mondays or something, right? And just not that I think meat is bad, but it gives your digestive tract a bit of a break not eating meat because it's hard to break down. That's awesome. That's a huge takeaway. Any other
Yeah.
final thoughts or takeaways or anything before I let you go? And again, I appreciate you coming on and telling us about your experience. It was great. I know that you had a good experience.
Yeah. No, just thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of the cleanse and being such a good motivational excuse me.
No worries.
um just adding to it and encouraging us to continue. So that was really very helpful, and the education that you guys provided us was helpful as well. And I like Standard Process how they do have it to where they what do you like you I had to do it with a practitioner, correct? So,
Yeah.
and I
Yep.
like that concept because like, you know, you guys were able to tell us how to do it correctly or give us tips and tricks to make sure that it did work the way it was intended to work.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was a doctor led. It had to be a practitioner led. You can't just buy this off the shelf at a health food store or HEB or something. You have to get it, or grocery store. You have to get it from a practitioner because it is pharmaceutical grade nutrition. And so, yeah, we want to make sure that, for giving somebody a liver detox that they, if they break out, we know what to do, back off or keep going, right? Because it's strong enough that you can have side effects. So you want to be with a right practitioner. Yeah, great point. Awesome. Well, thanks so much. And again, I appreciate your time, especially taking time out of your workday. And yeah, let us know if you have any questions about the 21-day detox cleanse. Thanks so much.